Hi, Valerie Milano here, the senior editor of the Hollywood Times, and I'm in Palm Springs right now, but I am so happy to have our guest. Ben, please introduce yourself and tell us a little of your film screening at the River Valley Film Festival, please. Thank you for joining.
Thank you. I'm Ben Hosler. I'm a independent director, writer, producer, currently based in Lynchburg, Virginia. Originally from Bloomsburg, Pennsylvania, so the River Valley Film Festival is quite close to home. Um, so the film that I have in the PA narrative shorts category is a pilot episode for a series that I have been concocting since my sophomore year of high school, all the way back in 2018. So it's a mockumentary series about what goes on at Area 51. The film was called Job 51, and it just covers the kooky characters that live and reside inside Area 51. And the pilot episode in particular follows a alibi agent named Chris Jonas. He writes all the cover-up stories and details of all the UFO crashes, right? So covering them up, making sure it doesn't get out to the public. But he wants to be the agent that goes out into the field and deals with all the extraterrestrials, all the crashes. It's viewed as like an action hero essentially, and he has one more shot at becoming that hero. And the episode deals with him in that moment of if he'll rise to the challenge and be brave and be that hero he says that he is, but nobody else believes him to be. So that's the pilot for hopefully a larger series.
All right, so that's what the film is about. And what first inspired you to tell this particular story?
So that year, I had watched The Office for the first time, and with that being based in Scranton, Pennsylvania, obviously I loved it a little more than most people probably, just because it's local, it's a slice of home right there, and so after finishing it for the first time, I felt this office-shaped hole in my heart, and yeah, I've always loved making films and videos, and I was like, well, I might as well just go ahead and make my own version of The Office, but I'm someone who likes extra elements. So combining mockumentary with sci-fi and my love of extraterrestrials, that's how Job 51 came to be.
So you were credited as one of the directors. How did
Mhm.
you and your co-director divide responsibilities, and what made
Oh,
the collaboration? What made
oh,
the
sorry.
collaboration work?
So I was the sole director on this, so I didn't have a co-director.
Okay.
Yep. So I was a director, writer, producer, and a couple other jobs because you know how indie film is. You got to wear multiple hats. Um, but yeah, it was a big task. I've learned from this project going forward. I do want to have a producing partner on all my bigger projects. But it was an absolute miracle that this film came to be, and obviously, I had a wonderful crew to help bring the story to life, cast and crew both, and it was really fun getting to find my friends from because it was my senior thesis project, so I used all my friends from film school in different positions, and I knew who was strong in what areas, and so I just reached out to them. I was like, hey, I think you would do very strongly in this position, and yeah, we just all came together and used the best of our abilities to pull this film off.
So what was the biggest creative or
Mhm.
production challenge that you may have faced while making the film?
It was scheduling with actors because I used a lot of my local because where I'm at, we have a huge theater program. My lead actor at the time was the lead character in, I'm trying to think what Shakespeare show it was. I want to say As You Like It. Um, and so I had no idea what that show entailed until they started their their show performance week after we got done, like a couple weeks later. And so it was absolutely amazing seeing him because he would show up to set late at night because he would be in rehearsal and then he would rush right over to set, and it wouldn't be till like 9:30, 10ish, and so he would go until 2 a.m. And I was so worried I wouldn't have him because of these rehearsals, but we're able to work out that whole thing. And he was just absolutely incredible because he would come to set fully memorized, fully prepared, and then hours before that he was just doing full on Shakespeare, fully memorized, fully prepared. So that was definitely the biggest challenge, was just getting everyone's schedules to align.
Yeah, that's a big challenge. Is there a particular scene, performance, or filmmaking choice that you are especially proud of?
Yes. So trying to think. I can't say the one I want to because it spoils a big part of the film.
Okay, we don't want to
But
spoil it.
yeah, but there's definitely a moment where the hero has his dark night of the soul, right? Where he is down in the dumps. And typically, I'm someone who loves to direct comedy. And that was a fun creative challenge, um, doing this dramatic moment and seeing what my actor came up with and seeing how I could guide him, um, to, bring tears. And I was very happy that we were able to achieve that. Even though it's not like over the top, but just having something run down is, it says a lot. And so that was one of the cool moments as a director to witness branching out into a different genre than what I normally do. Even though it's within my main genre, just having that one little scene that stands alone, um, was
Yeah.
fun. Mhm.
What do you hope that audiences will feel or question or discuss after watching the film?
I just want to bring them laughter. That is my main goal in life as a creative, is just to spread light and laughter. There's so much serious stuff out there, not just in film, but in life in general. We go through a lot of crap on the daily. We have tough times. And I, like I said, I want to turn this into a TV show. So I think of all the shows that have been there for me and my family throughout the years of, when you have a tough day, you just go home, you sit down, you watch something and you get your mind off of all the serious stuff. And so that's the heart behind Job 51. It's wanting to bring laughter to people, wanting to spread light, to let them know that there is a hope, that there is, you know, a, a light at the end of the tunnel and all the darkness that surrounds us.
Okay, I love it. Um, Thank you, Ben.
Mhm.
What does being selected for the River Valley Film Festival mean to you and your team?
Mhm. So it's an incredible honor. I mean, getting selected for any film festival is a huge honor, but for this one in particular, uh, especially it's close to home, which is great because I'm having friends and families coming out to view the film. So that is really cool, getting to spread this achievement, as well as the location of it. Williamsport has always been a big part of my life. In high school, I was very involved with our theater program, and we participated several times in the Ray of Light Awards there. And so I've always found that to be such a huge achievement and just like memory within my life. And so getting to represent my hometown again in Williamsport, and this time doing it in a passion that is pretty much my life. It's a really cool honor, and I'm excited to see everyone else involved with the festival as well, because it's cool seeing other local filmmakers as well as other people branching out and introducing their talents to Williamsport.
Yeah, I was telling Corey, unfortunately, I'm in California, so I'm not to be able to make it this year. And this is
Mm.
our first time as being a media partner with
Mhm.
River Valley Film Festival. So I said, hey, let's keep up the work and together and let me come next year. Yeah.
Yeah, hope you can
So,
make it out. Yeah.
yeah. So, Ben, what are
Mhm.
you working on next, and where can people follow the film and your future projects?
Yeah. So, for following, we do have an Instagram for I think it's underscore job underscore 51, or if you just search job 51, it should pop up. We also have a website, job-51.com, Instagram, Facebook. For my own personal projects as well, BLH Productions is my company I'm currently starting up. And a part of that is I'm currently getting my MFA. And for my MFA thesis, I'm actually directing, producing, writing a feature. And so I'm currently writing that, and it's going to be shooting next June. I'm really excited because we're going to do something that not a whole lot of films have done before. It taps into a little bit of science within film. And so, again, it's going to be a comedy with a lot of wacky elements, just very similar to, not similar to Job 51, but the tone of it will be, in terms of it's a comedy, it's got wacky elements, it's just something that's out there. But ultimately, again, it's a project that's meant to spread light and hope.
Beautiful. Well, thank you so much for your time. You make sure you keep us posted on all your future endeavors. We're HollywoodTimes.net, and the Hollywood Times official is our YouTube channel. So have a great time and good luck with your film. Keep up the good work. And thank you again, Ben, for being with us.
Sweet. Thank you so much for talking. You have a
All
good
right.
rest of your
See you.
evening.
Thank you. Bye-bye.